Well, hello, my fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Living the Grand Adventure. My name is Kevin. Today, I am in Tipp City, Ohio. It's actually a section of the Scenic Miami Trail. It's a trail that runs about 70 miles along the Miami River here in Western Ohio. And this is like basically a section hike of that. Looking at doing a minimum of 8 miles today. Can do upwards of 12 and a half. So we'll see based on time constraints and other factors what I can do today. Haven't been on trail for a while, but for now I'm just enjoying being back outside on trail and actually getting a little bit of hiking in. It's been a while, definitely. Right now it is in the mid 70s. Like I said, very nice weather, and not expecting rain. It's actually in fact supposed to clear up. It's kind of overcast right now, but the sun should come out throughout the afternoon. And here we are next to the Miami River. Really cool. Let's see how much of a view we can get right here, guys. I'm not gonna go down this bank. It looks kind of slick, but yeah, it's nice to be back out around water, guys. And definitely got a nice view of the river now. Check that out, guys. So we're hiking along. I looked at all trails. The trail I'm supposed to be going on was going south. Like I said, that bike trail is the way it was going. And I found this, so I'm just gonna hike and see where this goes. I mean, figure I'll hike out 4, 5, 6 miles, whatever I want, and then I'll just come back. And if I happen to see something on the map where maybe I can make a loop of it, it's even better. But definitely enjoying hiking beside the river right now. It's very awesome. Easy path, which I knew that was what the case was going to be. Not much elevation today, probably. I know the bike path showed 200 feet, so this might have a little bit more. But we'll get those totals when I get to the end of the trail here. A little bench right here on the side of the trail. You can sit down, have lunch. Nowhere near that. It is just now 9:30. And I had a little bit of breakfast this morning. Had some eggs, sausage. Had a protein shake that's full of protein as well as healthy fats. So trying to get back onto the keto diet. I've been off of it for about 6 months, and over the last 2 weeks, other than this past weekend, I've been keto. Looking kind of nice. That's what the trail looks like today. I know it looks awful cloudy up there, guys, but supposedly no threat of rain today. Literally 0%. Hoping the sun comes out and we get nice and bright here this afternoon as I finish up the trail. Still making my way right along the river, guys. Kind of in between the road over here. I'm sure you can hear the cars going by, but I'm ignoring them and paying attention to this because this is awesome out here. Ground's a little bit wetter right through here, so I'm having to watch my footing a little bit. If you notice, it's a little bit wetter and a little bit tighter, but still very beautiful trail, except for the trash that was laying back there. Actually, you know what? I've got room in my pack. We want to grab this and put it in here. Don't want to leave something. I'm about to stop here in a minute, get a little bit of water. I'll drop it in there then. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a little bit of water. So yeah, I'm just gonna smash this down. I would assume it blew off the road over here. There's a firing range or something right back here. I'm hoping they're shooting the opposite direction. I'm holding my GoPro, my Rode mic right now. My backpack being on the ground, I wasn't sure if you could hear me, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this stowed away. Yeah, plenty of room for that. Get me a drink of water now. A little thirsty. Double duty. Clean up the woods, get a little bit of water. Hey, it's kind of quiet right now, except when the cars and big trucks come zooming past on this road. Fortunately, that's what I've got to deal with on this trail, but you know, it's still not bad to get out for a day hike, move a little bit, and get a little conditioning in, because it definitely has been a while since I've been on trail. Has a little hill there. It's the best incline I've had the whole day so far. We'll go down this kind of slow. It's a little muddy down in here because it's pretty low elevation right beside the river. It definitely isn't as pretty as it has been on trail to this point. I'm hoping this trail doesn't just dead end on me. That would kind of stink if it does, because I kind of was looking at the map. If this goes as far as I'm hoping it does, I should actually be able to make a loop further south. Okay, I've come across this. I did see a path that went back this direction, but I also have a path there. Alright, I'm gonna look at the map, see what I can determine. Like I said, I'm kind of out here just kind of blazing and guessing where I'm going. Yeah, it kind of stinks, guys. I was moving right along and that trail just died. I think I found another one, but I'm pretty sure this one's just gonna die off too. So I may have to turn around and go back the way I came and just hit a different direction. But it's just gonna put me repeating a lot of steps. And I was hoping, looking at the map, I could have actually made a pretty nice loop of it, but that actually crosses commercial property that's being developed and everything, and I wasn't going to do that. But if this is the end of the trail, guys, right here beside the river, it's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome being down this low. Kind of buggy right through here. I was looking over there, I actually see trails over there. It's kind of interesting. But this just flows on, and this is where the trail pretty much ends. So I guess we're gonna backtrack and see what else we can find, guys. Like I said, I wasn't too sure about this area, and I'm just out here for the exercise. And it is kind of nice just to kind of explore an area that, one, you've never been to, and two, you don't know a lot about, you know. It's not like I'm lost or anything like that. I mean, this road literally leads back to where my car is sitting in the parking lot. But just exploring something new and different. I just passed where I actually come up onto the dirt path here. So I've made it all the way back. I'm at 3.2 miles for the day. So yeah, it kind of felt like that was just a little excursion that went nowhere. But that's okay. I'm back over here. I'm going north now. We're going to see where this leads me. I just figure, like I said, I'm out for the day, just conditioning and exploring. So this is a pretty little trail, still right beside the river here. For the most part, it definitely has not been a hard trail whatsoever. Not a lot to look at, but like I said, I'm mainly out here just getting myself warmed up for future trips. This is kind of neat, guys. Look at this. The tree's still alive and kicking. It's kind of cool. Now this is something kind of neat to see on trail right here. We'll go down and take a look at it, but that looks like that ground's too safe to be standing on. It may slip down into the water. But that's kind of cool. There's a bridge out this way. And the car should be right out there. Yeah, pretty flat, straight trail, guys. Definitely some nice trail maintenance on this trail here. I've got these, looks like 2x4s on the side of the trail here, kind of shoring it up to make sure it doesn't get washed out. It's kind of neat. There is a path right over that's running adjacent to this. That's more of a meadow walk. And I really did not want to do that, at least this morning, because as I came in, there was a stretch, as you saw, of meadow walking in. My shoes got a little damp from the condensation and dew that had fallen overnight. So we're checking out the dirt path for now. I may come back that one. Okay, that's unique on trail. I have no idea what that is. That is definitely unique on the trail, guys. Not sure what that is. Sometimes you just find strange things on trail. I'm sure there's some meaning behind that or something. Not being from this area exactly, I don't know what that could be. If anybody has hiked this area or knows about why someone would do that just randomly on the trail, let me know. You hit it down in the comments below. So I've kind of stepped down next to the river here a little bit, as you can see. And there are some geese right over here. Oh, it's way down there now. I don't know if you can see it. But they were right here and they've moved on down. So maybe I can get a little bit better view with the camera. Trying out this is called the director's cut. I really kind of like this setup where it actually has the dual camera. I've even thought about doing this previously with my old phone. But I would have to shoot 2 different videos. It would be a little bit more difficult. This is kind of neat. It's kind of pretty down that way. I've stopped at this bench. I'm gonna do like a 10-minute water break real quick. But we'll see if I can get a good view of these geese that's down here. So this is the phone. Figured we tried this out a little bit. This is actually the front-facing camera, so it has a little bit of stabilization. I think it looks pretty good, actually. The rear camera has a lot of zoom, and definitely shoots up to 4K and things like that. I can't render in 4K just yet. I don't have a computer that has a processing power enough to do that, but I can do 2K, so that's probably what we'll be shooting in mainly right now. But yeah, I'm just sitting back on this here bench, relaxing, guys. I'm just enjoying the day. The sun is starting to come out. It's getting warm. I know the real feel later today is supposed to be close to 90, so that could be interesting. But for now, I'm just kind of just enjoying the day. It's been so nice to be out. It's been so long. I get out here and I just kind of let the worries and the stress just kind of go, and I just think about the trail and just enjoy what I'm seeing and what I'm doing, what I'm experiencing. definitely rejuvenating. If you guys can get out and do stuff like this, or just whatever you may enjoy, yeah, get out there and try it now, guys. It's definitely worth it. There's a number of people on the trail. I've actually seen about 7 people now. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't know anything about this trail, so it's kind of cool. It's a pretty view. So guys, went ahead and got that water break done, and I'm back on trail, still heading north. Going to do a little bit more exploring here. Oh, hello. A couple ducks on the trail. They're hiking. All right, may have come to the end of the trail here, guys. I don't know. Someone had this set up a long time. It's interesting. There's a slight trail right through here, but I think it pretty much dead ends. There was like a little bit of a garden back this direction. There was a guy working in it, so I didn't really film much. It said something about the Roger Presley Trail system. Like I said, I'm just out here exploring, guys. I don't know much about the area. So I may go back and just see if there's somewhere else to go. There is a paved path. I believe it's the bike path that I had mentioned earlier. Really don't want to have to walk on that because it looks like it, see right there, going across that bridge. It looks like it's going to be very open and out in the sun. Someone very stupidly forgot their sunblock. So, yeah, I believe this is the bike path here. Guess we can go take a look. Let's see. I think that's what I've been on, is the Roger Presley Trail. Well, I guess we can walk this bike path a little bit just for exercise. Definitely not what I planned on doing today, but that's okay. And you never know, I may get over this direction and find another wooded path. Looks like there's a football field right here. Yeah, it looks like this may actually go into Tipp City's park here. It's what's showing. Well, it shows the park's this direction. On my right. Yeah, he's off on the back path there. Yeah, we can walk this a little bit, get some sun. Probably get a little sunburnt, no big deal. Really was hoping not to do too much asphalt walking with my Hoka shoes, my Speed Goat 4s. They're not made for that. Supposedly asphalt walking is pretty rough on the sole, but it's a shoe I've got on right now. Got some signage here. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, so we're right here on this trail. But if you notice, this yellow trail starts way up here, and it does go all the way down. I think it actually connects in here with some other trails and then finishes off down here. It's a pretty long trail. It's supposed to be for bikers. There's not really any camping along it or anything like that. That's one reason you don't really section hike that area. Well, guys, I just hit the 4-mile mark, and I'm feeling phenomenal. The legs are not hurting at all. They were a little tense and sore at about 2.5 miles. And, you know, I kind of get like that sometimes, especially when I haven't been out for a while. So I've been kind of calculating and, you know, just keeping an eye on how far I want to go today. I don't want to overdo it, but also want to kind of push it, make sure, you know, I'm still in decent shape to be doing this. Yeah, legs are feeling good, back's feeling good. Feet feel phenomenal. I'm actually kind of happy. I'm even on asphalt and it's not really bothering me. Now granted, I mean, I figure, you know, once I get done and I get back over to the car, I might be a little sore, a little stiff. I'm looking forward to that actually. I enjoy that particular feeling because that lets me know I've been out and doing something. Wow. This is just pretty, guys. Had to get that Instagram shot, guys. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram. Put the links right here. Always have great pictures on Instagram and updates on Facebook on what I'm doing with the channel and what, you know, the family might be doing with the channel. Check that out when you got time, guys. Well, guys, coming up on that 5 mile mark, feeling phenomenal. I'm actually kind of stoked that I feel this good. I haven't really been on trail since late October, so, and this is mid-May. I still got it in me, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of in the process now, looking for somewhere that we're going to stop and get a bite to eat. I'm ready for lunch. I'm getting hungry. Had breakfast at about 7:30, so it's almost noon. So yeah, we're definitely ready for some lunch here. Figure I'll just find either, there's been a few benches here and there. May pull up on just one of those and sit down and go ahead and get some lunch. But I'm kind of hoping to find a water faucet. I've got a liter and a half of water. It's not like I'm gonna run out, but I'd like to be able to just kind of really down some water and then carry a liter the rest of the way I'm going. I haven't decided if I'm gonna eat lunch and go another 30 minutes this direction or if I'm just gonna turn around and start heading back. I've got pretty much all day. Was hoping to have a peaceful lunch, but the train's gone now, so hopefully won't have another one come through and it'll be kind of peaceful. So I did come through basically this little bridge area right here, and I come up on a couple of benches, and I said, well, it's noon, because it was actually 12:03. I figured I'd sit down and we'd go ahead and do some lunch. This is what I've got for lunch today. It's a north side cheddar broccoli pasta, and like I said, I've got the we'll put some chicken down in there. I did kind of come around here. Show you. There's some good flowing water down here. It's kind of clear. Looks pretty nice. Come around back here, down over there. Let's see. And I went ahead and grabbed a liter of water in my Katadyn BeFree. So I'm gonna enjoy as much water as I want here while I'm sitting. I've got some electrolytes I'm gonna put in the bottle I've got right now, and I'll filter that water, and that should be enough to get me back out of here, no problem. I haven't decided. I may actually go on out this way, maybe another 30 minutes to an hour, and then turn around and come back. Like I said, I've got pretty much all day, but I am gonna sit down right now and just kind of relax. I'm gonna get my shoes off, stretch my feet out a little bit. So we got lunch over with. Cleaned up my mess, made sure there was no trash laying there. You know, made sure everything looked nice and neat. Basically the way it was when I showed up. That's the 4th or 5th time. See, when the cyclists come through, they're supposed to announce that they're coming by. I'm supposed to stay to the right, they're supposed to stay on the left and shoot by me. And most of the time that's not happening. Comes another group, let's see if it happens.
No. Hi.
How you doing? One of these days I'm gonna be on trail and get hit. I see it happening. That's one reason I haven't put any music in my ear. Because a lot of times throughout the day, at different points in time, I will pitch normally the left ear, an earbud in there and listen to some music. But none of these cyclists are even announcing that they're out here. So I'm just maintaining like this so I can keep an ear out. I don't want to get hit by one of these guys.
Hello.
How you doing? But yeah, I've had a number of them come very close to hitting me without announcing themselves, and they're at a nice clip, probably, you know, a good 25, 30, 40 miles an hour even. Like there was one guy that come through here, he was moving. And no warning. I mean, I was even on the right side and he would come right through the center. It wasn't even on the left side. Kind of was a little unnerving. There's a frog. I heard it. I think it's the American bullfrog. Yep, there he goes. Kind of cool. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but yeah. Heard a lot of those over in Indiana last year during especially my first overnight stay there, when I was by myself. Not the night I was out there with Alex, but the first night I was there by myself when I went out to the lake the second day. Oh, sounds like we got another train coming in. Yeah, the train track is literally right up there. Occasionally come up on stuff. It says remnants of Loch Tinder's house. So it looks like maybe the foundation. That's really awesome. I don't know any history about this, so if you guys would happen to know what this is or anything, go ahead and comment down below. What I might do is get a little history lesson. Maybe see if I can figure out what this was. We'll put it up on the screen right about now. I definitely like being on trail and coming across things like that. You know, just a little bit of history. Kind of cool. Looks like there's something else up here. It's got a sign. We'll take a look and see what this is. Just kind of enjoying the sights right now, not even really paying attention to anything. This is kind of cool. This would have been a nice spot to take a lunch. Of course, the water here is not as good as what I had there, so it's probably better doing it there. Oh yeah, it's got a sign saying that the house is that direction that we just passed. Oh yeah, the Miami and Erie Canal. If you guys want to read that, I'll get it in here. You can pause it if you want to. I kind of know all about this here. It's kind of cool though. It's kind of awesome they left that in for people to kind of take a look at and everything. So here we are, we've got a little division here. So this is the Canal Lock 14 right here that we were just looking at. 2.1 miles to this Dye Mill Road here in Troy. And Miami Shores Golf Course, 3.7 miles. Now Troy is actually the city north of Tipp City, so I've actually hiked almost all the way to Troy. However, I'm not going to make it that far today. In fact, this is probably about where I'm going to turn around right here, because I realized something. When I walked into that park, and about a quarter mile into it, I crossed on the ground a mile marker that said 3.5. So guys, that's 6.25 right there, which means I've got almost 3 miles back to get to that park, to the edge of that park, and then, you know, that was the 3.5 miles. Quarter mile to get out of the park. So I've got 3 miles to get out of the park, and I know that dirt path and back to the car is another 1.5 miles. So that's 4.5 miles, and it is 10 to 2. That's probably a 2 hour hike minimum. I'd say 2 hour hike. And I'm looking at my all trails. I'm almost at 7 miles now. So I'm definitely going to be over 7 miles. I'm thinking just for it, I'm gonna go another quarter mile, hit the 6.5 and then turn around. And that'll give me 5 miles back to the car. I'll be over 12 miles for the day. And I'm feeling great. I mean, legs are not hurting, feet's not hurting, back's not hurting. I mean, I feel as good as I did when I entered that park over 3 miles back. So, yeah, I'm gonna push it another quarter mile and then I'm gonna turn around. This is just pretty area. It's such a beautiful day now. Sky is blue, sun's out. I'm probably getting a little burnt. I wouldn't be surprised. And just like that, guys, it is 2:45. Probably got at least 3.5, 4 miles left to go. When we're pushing it, it's okay. Got plenty of time. I'm actually averaging a mile about every 23, 24 minutes. So, and that's with a little bit of stopping here and there. I mean, if I really, really wanted to go, I'm sure I could do it and get there in like 1.5 hours. So I'm not really that pressed. I'm cool. like I said, if I'm there at like 15 to 5 o'clock even, we good. Still a beautiful day. Has been a little bit of a breeze coming in now and then. That's helped cool it down a little bit, and that's helped. The cool thing is I will have hiked, by the time I get off this trail, at least 7 hours. That's another plus too, that I've just basically kept going. Now granted, I did have like a 35-40 minute lunch, and I've stopped probably 3 times for about 5-10 minutes each. So that's kind of cool. Couple little squirrels right here. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Oh, there's your other buddy down on the ground. Hi, guys. You don't seem to mind me at all, do you? Yeah, you can definitely tell the animals around here are used to humans coming through. Most of them are pretty tame and don't mind you getting, maybe not right on top of them, but you can get kind of close. I mean, I was about 5 to 7 feet away from those guys, and then those ducks earlier, literally, I was just across the path. So, animals around here are definitely used to humans being around. Beautiful, beautiful day. I'm so glad I got to come out and do this today. Really need a little bit of time out in the woods and out and by myself, a little bit of solitude, a little bit of clearing of the mind and rejuvenating the soul. Took some cool pictures for Instagram and definitely enjoying the hike out as much as the hike in. Yeah, the area is a lot busier now. Seeing a lot of number of cyclists come through, like I was saying. The park itself, though, is kind of quiet. I don't see a lot of cars in it. Just seems like a lot of people hitting this bike path. It's kind of cool. My local city park actually would be swarmed by now this time of day. Yeah, because kids be out of school. Let them head down there and just hang out. Just come out of the park, back across this bridge here. Bike path goes out that way. It actually is a hair bit shorter, but I've got plenty of time. So I'm going back the way I came, through the woods. It's a much more enjoyable hike. It's kind of cool. But yeah, definitely going to just do that. It's kind of a neat little garden area right down through here. There was someone tending it earlier when I came through, and I didn't really want to video too much. Well guys, I attempted to take some video around that garden, and the guy who actually made the garden is there. And he's an older gentleman, and he likes to talk a lot. It's kind of neat though. He gave a little bit of history about this trail, things I didn't know. This particular section of trail, he actually made himself over the space of 5 years and has been taking care of it for the last 7. This will be the 8th year. And he's the one that actually made the trail. And he's working on the garden now. He says he's given the trail over to the city and he hopes they maintain it. But other than that, he's taking care of the garden now. If I come back out this direction, because there's still plenty of trail I can do either direction, just for conditioning and stuff, I may try to sneak over there and see if I can get some video and pictures of that trail. But with him being there, I didn't want to intrude with him working in the area. When we saw the signs back there right before we went into the park across the way, it said Roger Presley Trail and Garden. That was him. His name's Roger Presley, and they named the trail for him. And he's put these benches in, and what it is, they are near, let's see if we can find one. Yeah, right there. So basically, the idea behind that is that there's a bench if you get in trouble, if something's going on, like say, I would assume health emergency or, any number of things. You could sit down there at that bench and you can tell them exactly where you're at. And this path out here, the mode path that I was talking about earlier, is actually for the city cops to come in and help people on the trail. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of neat. And he actually did all that too. And yeah, it's kind of neat. Neat little trail. But back out here on the dirt, feet feel pretty good now. The asphalt was starting to get to me, but we're back here and we're seeing the river a little bit. And honestly, I probably have maybe 20 minutes I'll be off trail, if that, because I'm well less than a mile towards the car now. I'm kind of taking my time, and talking with him did burn an extra 20 minutes or so, because like I said, he liked to talk, and I don't like being rude and try to really interrupt somebody, but I was also on the idea thinking, well, I've got to get going shortly because I have to go pick my wife up from work. So yeah, but it was kind of neat to get a little backstory on the trail, where, you know, a trail I don't know anything about, you know, and it definitely has been kind of nice to get out here and be out and stretch the legs. So I come out of the woods, guys, and I'm over here in the meadow where I first started. Car should be just over there. It's about 3/4 of a mile to a half mile from where I'm at, walking through this field. Definitely beautiful day. I'm so glad I got out here. It's time to pack it in and head the 15 minutes north to go pick up Jenny from work. She should be getting off around 5. It's 10 after 4. So I kind of timed this almost perfectly, guys. I'm gonna have to wait maybe 15 minutes on her at the most. Yeah, I see the car. Yeah, this has been an awesome day. Blue skies. It was a little cloudy when I first got out here, but ever since then, it has been awesome. So happy to be back on trail. We'll get the final totals slapped up right here on the screen. You know, between mileage, time, and things like that. Definitely did more than what I had planned. I mean, I was 8 miles I would have been happy with. I mean, last time I looked at it, I was over 11. So my fellow adventurers, I have about completed this day hike here. Thank you for joining me, and I definitely appreciate your viewership. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, definitely make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when we do get a chance to put out new videos. Should start picking up in a little bit frequency now. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you hit up the comment section down below. Hit the like button. That helps spread the video a little bit better over YouTube's algorithm. Until next time, guys, always remember to live your grand adventure to the fullest. I will see you in the next video on the trail. Until then, take care.